Morning. Steep slopes, exposed cliffs. Oh yeah, cool. Woohoo! Good morning, everybody. I am Macky. Sid is currently at the Moab gym getting a workout in because her knee's still bothering her, so she can't ride. So today, I'm going to take you guys on kind of a different but sort of cool ride. Yesterday when I was on my moto, I was riding Slickrock, which by the way is really fun on a moto, just saying. But I was on Slickrock, and all of a sudden I was like, this trail seems kind of different. I'm not sure I've been on it before. And like the dots were a little bit smaller and a little bit more spaced out. And it turns out it's a trail that I'd never seen before. But it does this really cool loop, like from main Slickrock Trail, loops around, crosses the 4x4 road, and connects back into main Slickrock Trail. I have no idea like what it is. It's obviously marked. It's not very well hidden, so like I figure it's fair game. So I'm gonna take you guys on that trail. It's really fun. It was really cool, but like the only tracks I saw on it were either moto tracks. So I don't know if it's a trail they're creating or a trail that they're gonna release or what, but I'm gonna take you guys out and we're gonna go check out this trail. It's pretty darn cool. Oh man, my legs are tired today. Did those intervals, the moto ride yesterday, and it was a lot. I think it'll be good to pedal though, because otherwise I was just gonna sit in the car. That really makes your legs hurt.
Hi there.
Morning.
You here for the day?
Yes, ma'am.
It's $2.
All right. I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's going on?
I was out on Slickrock yesterday on my dirt bike,
Okay.
and I ended up on a trail that I have never seen before.
Okay.
That is made of small white dots, or is painted with small white dots.
It's probably one of the trails that the search and rescue uses. It's probably one of these. These are all like search and rescue routes.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So here, let me give you your pass. I'll staple it to this. We're all set.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, have a good one.
Appreciate it. So it turns out I did not, in fact, find a brand new trail that nobody knows about, as I was hoping. Instead, I ended up on the alternate route, which is in fact marked on the map, but I don't think anybody ever rides it. So I'm gonna go ride that again, show you where to get on it, because it's kind of hard to find. I literally just happened on it by accident. And then I'm gonna try to ride a couple of other ones, because it turns out there are other alternate routes marked on there. I'm gonna see if I can find all of them. And you guys are gonna come along with me. It's gonna be awesome. Slickrock Bike Trail. Steep slopes, exposed cliffs, advanced riding skills recommended. I'm wearing a helmet. Hopefully I have advanced riding skills and I have water. We'll see. So I'm here at the intersection of Main Trail, practice loop. We're gonna go out Main Trail from the start. This is the kind of stuff Moab is famous for, because it looks impossible to ride, but because it's essentially as grippy as pavement, you can just ride straight up stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright, is it this one? I don't think so. I think it's the next one. So, you go over the 4x4 track, you come up the first climb that sort of squiggles around, and then you get to this climb, which is brutal. All right, and then at the top of this one, yeah, here it is. So this is where you split off. I'll see if I can show you guys a little bit better how to get here. So I don't know about you guys, but I've spent quite a bit of time in Moab, and I've ridden Slickrock Trail a number of times. And while it's an awesome trail, I'm a little tired of it, to be honest. I've ridden it on the dirt bike, that's pretty fun. But just in general, I'm like, okay, been there, done that, really cool, iconic Moab trail, but you can only ride it so many times. So when I found out that there's alternate routes I've never ridden before, I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna try to show you guys where they are. So we crossed the 4x4 track, taking the main route, crossed the 4x4 track the first time, and then you like go up a steep thing, you go back down, you go up another steep thing, but it kind of squiggles around, and then that puts you up there, and you come down that one, and then this one is the steep one that people have a hard time with because there's like almost a step up here at the top. So after you go up that one, then instead of following the white dots out there, you go straight over here. All right, so we are going straight here on the right side of this like deserty thing, and through this dip right here is the alternate trail. See, we got some white dots now. White dots, white dots. These white dots are spaced out a little bit farther and slightly smaller, so they're a little harder to follow, but it's a really cool route that nobody rides. Get different views than you do from the main trail. Like, you don't get to see this thing from this side. This view is so cool, and you never see it from the main Slickrock Trail. All right, aside from the kind of general difficulty of navigating this trail because the dots are pretty spread out, this is the first place that you have to pay attention because you're about to cross the 4x4 right there, And you have to just go like straight across and just trust that they're going to continue, and then the dots pick up again. So that's what we're going to go do. And dots. Here, our dots end again, but you can see dots over there, which goes to a lookout, which we'll go check out. But basically, that's one that people see, and then they never realize that you can go straight here and ride this alternate route. So let's go check out the lookout. It recommends that you stop. And I understand why, because this is what is over here. Wow, 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 wow. Better not drop this camera, I'd be in big trouble. Woohoo! It's so cool up here. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what we just did on the map and where we are. Started off, main loop, rode to here, got on the alternate route there, crossed the 4x4 track there, came out to here, All right, and we are back on the main Slickrock Trail for the next leg of this alternate route. As you cross the 4x4 track, you turn onto it. Got to go through a sand pit. All right, I think this is the right way. I think where the road goes left, the alternate route goes left or goes right, so we're gonna try going out here, see if we find some dots. Here, dot, 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 dot. Here, dot, 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 dot. Okay, I can see dots over there, but where do they start? Back there. Okay, I must have to go a little bit farther before I turn this way. Go back to the road. When I say road, I'm using the term loosely. Maybe 4x4 track is a better way to put it. You continue on the 4x4 track until you get to that guy, and then this turns off here. No 4x4, all right. Yeah, it looks like pretty much nobody rides this stuff, except dirt bikes every once in a while. I don't know if it's because I've ridden the main Slickrock Trail a number of times, but I feel like this alternate route has way more interesting features. Like, I feel like the rest of Slickrock sort of looks the same, but this stuff's really cool and kind of different looking. All right, the next intersection. See where we want to go. I decided to go left, which is west. Looks like I got a bit of a brutal climb ahead of me. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Let's see if I can make it. Ugh. This is cool. You can see this trail goes down and around and then over on that side. Right up underneath that cool rock up there. That's gonna be cool. It is also going to be a very brutal climb because that rock is kind of a long ways up there. I would say that this trail is cooler than the main Slickrock Trail for sure. It's really pretty neat. Okay, already in my easiest gear. Are you supposed to just go straight up this? I think so. Oh boy. This is one of those places that you really don't want to clip a pedal or something, because it would be a painful slide down. You'd probably be okay. You just lose a lot of skin. All right, about to join back in with the main trail. It's pretty cool because the places that they connect are fairly recognizable. So anyone who's ridden the big Slickrock group will recognize this thing. You like come down it, it's rough at the bottom, then you have to climb up this thing. It's just a little thing, but that's where this trail connects in, right behind us. I'm pretty sure the best way to make somebody want to trespass is to put a sign that says private property, no trespassing on that cool of a bridge. Maybe I should just go do the Raven's Rim sometime. I think you get to like climb over here and do like zip lines. Okay, we just left the private property. Maybe now it'll go off to the side. Look for some white dots, look for some white dots. Or maybe some moto tracks. That seems to be a pretty good sign. I'm wondering if it's up here. Let's go check. Yep, white dot. Called it. So basically, it's just to the right after you leave the private property. Oh, tire tracks. Somebody else rode this. All right, then we get to the 4x4 road, and it looks like we just go straight across. Let's try going straight across. White dots, where are you? Here we go. This sign says bicycles and motors only. And here is a white dot. All right, back on the trail. I think that's a don't fall off this cliff. Oh yeah, cool. Oh wow, this is awesome. Well, so far, this is not the best section of the alternate route. A little bit more sand than I'm into on a pedal bike. Dirt bike though, it'd be fine. Look what I found. A hairbrush. I sort of feel bad for the person who dropped their hairbrush. They probably were like, I'm gonna be in a razor, I'm gonna be going really fast, my hair's gonna get all messy, but like I wanna look good afterwards, so I wanna bring my hairbrush. And then they lost their hairbrush. And then they got to the end of the 4x4 road, and their hair was all messy, and they weren't able to brush it and look nice. So they just looked ratty. That's too bad. Oh, a little more sand. And then, I think we are right back at apparently what is called the Abyss Overlook. Yeah, here we are. So, right up here is where we crossed the 4x4 road for the first time. This is really exciting. I've always crossed this section on my bike and been like, man, I would love to see a vehicle go up this. And we're about to get to watch a vehicle go up it. This is gonna be cool, guys. I'm really excited.
Ours has a lot less heavy.
Yeah, it's true. I have a funny story for you guys about this section. You can see all of these like pedal marks and scratches from people sliding. Well, one of those was my dad. He was about 68, 70, somewhere around there, and he slid out right up there. And I thought for sure that was the end. He was done. But he just slid a little bit and like stood up and laughed and got back on his bike. It was pretty awesome. Well, there you guys have it. That was a bunch of the Slickrock alternate trails. I really had a blast exploring them. I think they're as cool, probably cooler than the main trail, the main loop. That's definitely what I will be riding in the future when I come out to Moab. Sid and I are now, unfortunately, cutting our Utah trip a little bit short. We are heading to Boulder to go see a PT there and try to get Sid's knee sorted out. She's obviously super bummed not to be able to ride. And we were gonna spend like a couple weeks here just riding, but getting her knee sorted is the most important thing. So we're headed to Boulder and start driving this afternoon. Thank you guys for joining me on that ride. I also think it's really cool to find trails that I didn't know existed in places where I've ridden a lot, like Moab. So I'm super stoked. It has inspired me to be a little bit more awesome today. I hope it did the same for you guys. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to be more awesome, and we will see you next time.